And welcome back here to Versus Live, brought to you by Star City Games and Carnox Chairs. Make sure to check out carnox.com/SCG to see where you can get one of these bad boys.
Yeah, we've been super enjoying them. You can do it every time?
Oh, yeah. Every time.
Okay, well,
I'm going to knock over my mic, too.
That's going to happen.
It's going to be great.
It's just, you hate to see it. But, okay, well, Rob's going to take a nap, so I'll talk about my deck for a minute.
Yeah, perfect.
Ryan Overturf has been posting some really spicy pictures on Twitter lately, and no, not the kind you're expecting. He's playing Mono Red Prowess with Blister Coil Weird. And
gotta get a blue card in there somewhere.
Sure. Mostly this is just a mono red deck utilizing these cheap or free spells, including a new spell from Modern Horizons in Lava Dart. Now, Lava Dart, the front half is not free. 1 mana, deal 1. The second half is free. Sacrifice a mountain, flash it back. When you have a couple of Prowess creatures on the battlefield, that damage starts to add up quite a bit. And with a deck that only plays, 17, 18, 19 lands, you don't really care about sacrificing that mountain when you're going for the kill shot. And this deck does that quite often and quite fast.
Yeah. When you have 1 Prowess creature, you're dealing 4 damage for that 1 mana. When you have 2 Prowess creatures, you're dealing 6 for that 1 mana.
Yeah.
That's both. One is a great rate, the other is an incredible rate.
Yeah, it also helps you a lot in matchups where your opponent's going to be playing stuff like Noble Hierarch and things like that. So you do have, it does have some utility, and in a pinch, you can double up and kill a 2 toughness creature with it against things like Devoted Druid. So this deck is very fast. There's no Faithless Lootings, no Arclight Phoenixes. That part of the deck was always really inconsistent. I actually quite agree with the direction that Overturf has gone here, and we're going to be trying out his list. So make sure to use the Cardboard Live extension if you want to see the whole thing. But we're going to be paired up against a deck that I would deem a bit spicier.
It's a bit of a meme deck.
Meme
Seize
deck. The memes of production.
It's a little bit of a Slivers deck,
Slivers.
as they say.
You're bearing the lead. Should have just went, Slivers? Slivers, really? From the ones from Tempest? Slivers?
Don't think we're playing any of the ones from Tempest.
I bet there's at least one in there that got reprinted that's from Tempest.
I don't think so. There's a color-shifted one. Sinew Sliver is a color-shifted Muscle Sliver. Yeah. And then Predatory Sliver is a functional reprint of Muscle Sliver.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not actual Muscle
Fine.
Sliver.
Okay, so what all? Is it literally just a bunch of pump slivers? Like you have protection slivers?
So there's...
Are you comboing me?
We've got Unsettled Mariner in addition with Diffusion Sliver to protect our creatures.
That's a shapeshifter. That ain't no real sliver.
Read the card.
Yeah, well, it's changed.
Doesn't have any meat hooks, which is unfortunate.
Well, neither did the ones from what was it, M17 or whatever?
Yeah, the art was a little different. So we're playing Vial. I am not playing Collected Company, so I can play more of a diverse mana base of the Rainbow lands.
Okay.
Because Sliver Hive gives you access to another one, so we only have 2 copies of Ziggurat.
Sliver Hive.
Yeah. 5 various Horizon lands and 1 basic, up to 20 lands. Just because you have more Horizon lands and this deck really needs to curve out. Not as many ones. The only good 1-drop is Gale Rider Sliver. But the big additions are Cloud Thresher Sliver, getting flying and haste. Haste is a big one.
Is it called Cloud Thresher Sliver?
Yeah.
Like the card Cloud Thresher?
Something like that.
You're asking the wrong person.
You keep talking.
And then Lava Belly Sliver. So lets you start pinging things and gaining life.
Cloud Shredder Sliver.
Cloud Shredder, there we go.
That's fair. Creatures have flying and haste. So it's kind of like a 2-mana version of Gale Rider, but they also have haste. So you get
really
to have
Gem Hide and Mana Weft Sliver.
And it's really good with Ether Vial in general because you start giving all of them haste and you just get to pump out a bunch. But Gem Hide and Mana Weft Sliver just get to go kind of nuts. So
our curve is pretty glutted on 2. But I'm as long as I don't get run over, I'm going to be able to build a really big battlefield and dominate combat. So Todd's going to have to try to win really quickly. Yeah. And, I'm sort of in the more defensive role here.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and start it up.
Yeah. We don't have
it. Let's see the opening hand. I just changed the name. PP Red is now back to Prowess Red, guys. Sorry.
Fine.
Okay. The other card I'm not playing is Sedge Sliver, which is another card that skews your mana base because you got to play a bunch of fetches and dual lands that are swamps.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather play more Horizon lands. This is not the best hand, but we have 2 lands and a bunch of slivers.
Yeah, so my hand's tight. I'm keeping.
Okay, Sliver Hive, Gale Rider.
I think it's important to lead with the non-hasted one first, so we'll play this and say go.
Okay, and I am actually going to lead on Name Sliver. Play Diffusion Sliver so I can't get stuff killed. Of course,
I'm gonna do it now. I don't love doing it now, but the diffusion sliver makes it so I don't really have a choice.
Pass the turn.
Let's go Swift Spear, attack for 2.
No blocks.
We will just let the 2 come through, put you to 18, and then we'll play Blister Coil Weird, and now we're threatening a lot of damage next turn, hopefully.
You have 3 in hand?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to play super defensive here. I'm going to take 1, go 17, and play Predatory Sliver and Gale Rider, and just pass.
Okay.
Make sure I can make the best blocks possible, but this is a very strong start from Todd, having triple 1-drop.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna gut shot you, trigger these.
You're at 16.
So let's just do this for my own sanity. 16, you go to 16?
Yep.
I will play a Light Up the Stage.
Are you both at 16? Sorry, I'm trying
Yes.
to search all these slivers up.
Play Manamorphose. Red. Lava Dart you.
15.
So 1 red floating. Bolt you.
12. Oh,
Attack
exactly
for
enough.
18.
So I have to chump block every single one of them.
Is that good?
Or I have to chump block at least one of them, I mean. Or at least 2 of them.
Yeah, you have to block at least 2.
And you have Lava Dart in the graveyard still. So
Well, I just put you to 11, and these are +5, so it would be +6, so 7, 8. You go to 4, so you have to block 2.
I think I have to try to get big, so let's just block with those.
Okay,
Take
so you
6,
you're
go
at
to 6.
Your turn.
Take 6, go to 6.
Yeah, he was at 12 from a couple
Okay.
burn spells and some stiff. We have a Lava Dart chillin' to pump next turn. With Soul Scar, if we need to target a creature, we can actually shrink it in combat, which is kind of cool. This is turn 3, and he had a Diffusion Sliver.
Mana Weft Sliver.
Yep. You go to 5.
Predatory Sliver.
Okie dokie.
Pass
So
the
they're all
turn.
3/3s now.
Yep.
So if we don't have another spell, this is actually not super good for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll just Metal Reveler for 2.
That's pretty good. Let's just get a. There we go. That's
get 3
the
cards.
pace we know.
Oh, yeah. They were worst possible, actually, on most. So we'll just do this. And well, if I attack with everything, I can actually... Yeah, you actually just have to block 2 of them. And then we'll Lava Dart this mid-combat, and it'll die from the combat. So, yeah, let's just do that.
No, it won't.
Yeah, well, because it'll be a 2 and 1 damage on it, and it'll go to 0.
Oh,
and this
yeah.
will die because of Prowess. So you block here and you trade.
So,
And you're at 5, so you have to block 2 of them, or else the Lava Dart kills you.
yeah. So do I want to keep the Predatory Sliver around, I think. So
Predatory
let's...
Sliver is going to die.
How?
Because it gets 1 damage from this, and then this
Because
gets
the
plus and
negative
plus
counter
1.
from Soul Scar.
I mean, it still
yeah,
just
so,
takes the
so both are
damage.
going to die.
Yeah, they both die, and you can...
But then, so if you want to kill the Predatory Sliver, then this one's going to die.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll die.
That's the
sorry.
point.
Okay.
You can't sit because I thought you were going to save the Soul Scar Mage.
Well, if you block badly, then it does.
Yeah.
Because of the shrink. So you take 2.
I go to 3.
Lava Dart's exiled. Your turn.
Name Sliver. Let's pop a Canopy.
Mhm.
And play Leeching Sliver.
Okay, and that's whenever a sliver you control attacks deals 1,
Yeah.
I lose a life.
Yep.
Attack with everybody, and that'll force a chump here, and he gets to eat this one. Take
So
2
many
down to
new
1.
cards I'm
Yep.
learning.
That's fine. Whatever. Your turn.
And you're trading a creature for a creature and dealing 2 damage. So
Mhm.
now I don't think I can win, seeing as this is my hand. I'm dead.
Are you looking up one of your slivers?
If I had drawn Lava Belly Sliver, I gain a life, and you continue to
Tread water.
you continue to not draw any spells.
Okay. Pre-board, post-board, you choose.
Let's sideboard a bit.
Okay.
Oh, let's not hit a break. Just do it live. Just so we're unless you don't want to do it live.
I don't know.
I know how I'm sideboarding. We're good.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
So we're
hit
definitely.
Ross with some questions then after is done talking about his thing.
I'm definitely bringing out Leeching Sliver because I'm playing the defensive role in this matchup. We want some Damping Spheres to stop Todd's, really fast draws, and then Dismember to deal with, his creatures. I think if I can keep him down to a low number of creatures, then we can be in good shape. I think normally I would just cut the Sliver Legion because it costs 5, but I really want to cast it, so I'm going to keep it in my deck.
Yeah. So really just tight.
And I think I'll just cut a Gale Rider Sliver. I do need to come out fast in this matchup, but I don't think this does enough. I think I really just need to turn one Vial.
I'm just going to leave my deck as is because YOLO. I already won the marbles, might as well. I would bring in like a Braid and Flame Slash, and I don't really want to cut Crash Through because if I'd had Crash Through on turn 3 that game, he would have died. So, the more you know.
The more you know. Ross, how do you feel about Rhythm of the Wilds in the Slivers deck? That's by Jabrant's.
It seems very difficult to cast, given that you're playing the Rainbow Land mana base.
It's true.
You just have to play a very different mana base and collect a Company, but then playing Company and a non-creature is weird, so...
I mean, I think Rhythm Strength would be giving the things haste, but with the new Sliver from Modern Horizons, the Sky Shredder just seems like exactly what you need from that spot. My only concern is it feels like you might not have enough ways to generate like raw card advantage with your Slivers. Like you have a lot of synergy between them, but you don't have anything that really like puts you really far ahead on like a 1-to-1 basis, like a Jungle Sliver or something like that, or Collect Company does sometimes. But maybe that's just the 5-color Slivers, and you have to maybe just rely on them a little more than normal.
Okay, we'll send this one back.
Oh, I got a 1-lander that I'm going to keep and hope I draw a land.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent one-lander.
It is a pretty decent 1-lander. Question me, brah.
Is there any updates to the Golgari Aggro Loam deck from a while ago? They've been playing it, and it seems fun.
I have not updated it. Just not... Can't work on every single deck.
Oh, I mean, when we're producing like 12 new decks a week, whenever we're brewing up stuff, it gets a little taxing.
Yeah, my Google Doc of brews is like 12 pages long at this point.
I'm looking for another one.
Ah, you're fine.
Is Mutinous Expert a worthy card for Modern?
Munitions expert.
Munitions.
It is a cool goblin. If you want to play goblins, it's perfect.
Oh, that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
It's like, what's Mutinous
Agreed.
Expert?
I mean, at the very least, it deals 1 to a creature, and it's for 2 mana 1/1. That's like the floor, and that's okay, I guess. So, I mean, I think the card is busted in the goblin decks for whatever it's worth.
By the way, I'm ult to 7.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can't win the marbles anyway. I'm up a game
Name
match
Sliver.
3. Yeah, sure. Drew it.
Never didn't have it.
Never didn't have it. Never gonna give you up.
Super secret double flying.
Yeah.
Attack for 2.
18.
You can go.
Super secret.
The haste thing is actually giving me a bit of pause, but if I just play 2 creatures here, there's a chance I just kill Ross next turn. So,
Any cycling decks in the hopper?
the hopper?
The
You mean like
The
Astral
queue, the-
Drift or whatever?
they just said cycling deck.
This is tough. So I think I'll just go for the Razzle Dazzle.
Razzle and
Let's go for the Razzle Dazzle. All right, attack for 2.
I'm at 18.
Your turn. Hit me with your best shot.
Sliver.
Fire away. Gut shot it. I don't have it. Not all stuff has haste and taps for mana, so that's kind of cool. He can kind of spew his whole hand. But, he's got to do better than a bunch of 1/1s.
Do I?
Yes. You absolutely have to do better than a bunch of 1/1s. 16. You're holding back the Gale Rider to block?
You're
or you
up.
cast another thing? All right. Let's start with a crash through.
Yep.
Draw. Triggers. Can't quite kill you. See, they all have +1 right now. So we can go dart, or I guess just they all have trample, so the Gale Rider blocking is not a big deal. So I guess let's just attack, and he's probably not blocking, but we'll see. All right, we'll dart this before blocks, and then I'll just let you take.
Hold on.
Oh, sure.
Triggers on the stack.
Okay. Sure.
I'll go to 14.
Okay, so dart, and the dart actually untaps this.
Yep.
And that dies from the dart, and I'll just let you take 6 down
Go to
to 8. And here you go.
Rhino Turf in the chat, everybody.
Turf! Sup, dog?
I didn't know it was him, Rhino Brover Turf. I was.
Oh, you didn't know that
I
Rhino
didn't know.
Brover
And
Turf?
now I know. This is
Okay.
great.
Sure.
Settled mentor.
Knowing that information, he was telling me to tell you take out lava spikes for fork bolts.
No. I already cut the fork bolts. You got to check the deck list.
No,
bro.
he just said that.
That's fine. I mean, you have gut shot and lava dart. I don't think you need fork bolts, but sue me. I just added some more flame slashers or something.
This just coming in. Oh, a lawsuit.
You or a permanent you control, so that stops my burn spells too. That's gross. All right. Attacking for some number, or
I'll shoot you
13.
for 5.
okay, 11.
Pass. Am I dead?
Counter it.
Counter unless you pay 1.
Okay, so spike you pay 1. Attack. Lava dart you, it gets countered. So you take 9.
I'm dead.
That does seem really good though.
It is very good in the matchup. Needed it a turn earlier.
All right, I'm gonna cut my lava spikes. Get some real cards in here. Let's play a couple more, I guess. Maybe one more, depending.
1 more.
Yeah, we got time for one more.
All right.
Shout.
All right, what time is it?
It is
20 of.
3:41.
Oh, yeah. Brian, give me a question that you want to know about the deck, even though it's your deck. I don't know. Lead me. I need a leading question. A softball, if you will. Do you have Vial in your deck?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to bring in Flame Slash, a Braid, Shattering Spree. I don't think the Shattering Spree is very good, but if we ever pop off a Vial with it, it's okay.
Bing Jinx asks, does Ariel Flame fit in this Prowess deck against heavy creature removal decks?
It could definitely be a sideboard option for sure. This build seems like it might want to play Finale Promise in some small number. And I think Finale Promise is insanely good with Aria Flame. So, I don't know. I felt like the Crash Throughs are kind of a leftover card in the deck that were there when it did play Finale. And then at some point, Ryan just cut the Finale because they cost 3 mana most of the time. And there aren't that many sorceries in the deck. It's a lot of instants. It's basically just Lava Spike and Crash Through. But maybe 8 is enough.
TV has taught me anything. It's that 8 is enough.
Is that a show?
70s, 60s.
I'm guessing they had 8 kids.
Is 4 from one, 4 from the other.
Brady Bunch
Second
scenario.
marriage, yeah.
But they went up the Brady Bunch by adding an extra 2 kids.
So
Nice.
they two up to the Brady Bunch.
Anything? Bueller?
We're getting a little more recent there.
Yeah.
Now we're about 1985.
Trying.
Cowabunga!
Okay, like 88, 89.
What's the scariest new deck you've seen being brewed? Let's aside from Hogak.
I don't know. What do you think, Ross? You think that Devoted Druid deck's the real deal? Mr. Edgar's list that we played first today?
I do think Giver is really good in it.
But Eldamri's Call, you think it gives it enough consistency?
Call keeps being awkward for me because of the white mana.
Sure, that's fair.
So you want to find Vizier and then cast Vizier, so you need 2 white. I don't know.
All right. Well, I got another 1-lander that I desperately need to draw another land, but I'm just going to get there.
I'm
mulligan to 7 again. My hand is meh.
You mulligan to 7 again? Your turn.
I'm at 16.
Hey, Todd, why no draw lands?
I don't know. Ask Ryan. He's in the chat. Probably needs like 3. Wow, I can't ever beat that card. Here we go.
Think we might get one.
Man.
We might get one. Attack for 3.
Draw a land. You are dead.
17. You're up. Am I dead to a land?
Don't ask me. Attack for 2. If he wants to trade any of these cards here, I think I am okay with that.
So you need to have. I need to double block, so I'd be trading the Sinew Sliver for the Blister Coil Weird. And any spell you cast is going to target something, so it'll probably just get countered. I guess you could, if you had to Lava Dart, like, cast both halves to get both of my creatures, but then you're down a land. Double block.
Okay, I'm just going to pay 2 life for a gut shot. It's going to get countered. Is untapped. I'll do this first, this second, and do 2 and 1.
Oh yeah, I lose both with because of this dice.
If you block it all, you're losing both of them. You're jumping with that.
I'm just not going to block.
Okay, so you take. All right, I'm at 17. You take 2 damage.
14.
14? Oh yeah, because of Dismember. I'll play another Blister Coil Weird. Your turn.
That was not a good draw.
That's good news.
Predatory Sliver.
That's bad news.
Could you slide that down the mat, Ross, please? Thank you.
So now my things are all 3/3s. This is a 4/4. What can I attack with?
They all have flying. So I can't block.
I'm at 14. I could just try to kill you.
Just try to kill me.
Yeah.
Just win the game.
Oh, yeah. Attacking you for 10 sounds great.
All right.
You're at 7. You can go.
I don't know why you weren't doing that anyway. So
I didn't really do the math because I've just taken such a defensive posture.
So you're at 14?
Yeah. Now, even if this dies, I have lethal. This is another good point to make. So I'm snap blocking.
What are life totals? I've missed.
14 for me, 7 for Todd.
All right, that's where I missed it.
2.
This card might just be really good.
I think it's not. I think humans should just be playing 4 of it. It's just so good. It's just taxing on.
It's probably better than Freebooter.
No, I hate Freebooter. I am 100% down to get that out the deck.
It also counters abilities, so like it's hard for them to reflector mage stuff.
Yeah, I know. I actually had to read it. I didn't even know it stopped targeting things that target you too. That's crazy.
It makes the burn matchup a buy.
All right, I'm gonna kill the Gale Rider Sliver, paying an extra. Play Blister Coil. So go.
Pop the Waterlogged Grave. That's not a bad one. Name Sliver. Mana Weft. Damping Sphere.
Okay.
So now I have to be wary of Gut Shot.
I mean, it gets countered, so I don't think.
Yeah.
You're wary that it pumps my thing.
Yeah. So if I attack with Mariner, you can trade 2 Weirds and a Gut Shot for it.
Yeah.
Which seems fine. I'll leave you with 2 cards in hand and a Blister Coil Weird. Against my set of 3/3s. Yeah, so I will attack with the Mariner.
I will take 4.
Go to 3.
3.
Pass the turn. Now I have 4 lethal creatures.
Is this all permanents or just creatures? Whenever you are permanent. Jesus Christ, this card.
It's
All right.
pretty good.
Shattering Spree this.
Hang on.
Attack.
They are 2/2s, so if you have 2 spells that you can cast, blocking all of them is horrific. So we're not going to do that. If you do have 2 spells that you can cast, you deal. They become 4/4s.
So the bolt plus paying for it is, and the gut shot is lethal. Because the gut shot can get countered, and that's fine.
Yes.
Lava dart plus the gut shot is also lethal.
So I'm gonna block one of them. If you use all your spells to deal with to kill this, then you just have to triple chump block next turn. I think I should just play around the bolt gut shot. But I guess bolt is gonna target here.
It's fine. I'm just gonna gut shot you and pay the 1. You take 7 and 7.
Yep. And then these trade. I have 3 lethal creatures.
Yep, I'm dead.
Right.
I'm dead.
Okay.
It was close. The Mariner is just.
It's a really
gross.
good card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would need to draw one more thing to kill it. I was always a turn behind because you kept pumping it, and I missed my second land drop. But it was super close. Deck feels nice. Probably short of land. Not playing Faithless Looting means it's a lot harder to keep 1-landers. Not in love with that.
I feel like you still probably want some number of them because they can help mitigate flood too, and just take care of your deck
Are we
and find
done
all
or
the
we
pieces.
shuffling? We got 10 minutes. Play another one.
Play one more. Yeah, I think you can still play Faithless Looting in some small numbers. I guess Light Up the Stage is functioning that way for you, but
Yeah.
Beard Season Titan. Oh, that's a good way. Is there a deck worth the Mariner and Thalia together? Maybe double taxing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think
it's 100% going to go in a Humans deck.
Azorius Spirits.
Yeah. As long as Spirits main deck's a Thalia, which I think they should at this point.
Yeah.
One reason why I like Humans over Spirits is simply the pump effects from the Spirits is not nearly as good as the Humans. And because you want to play things like Deputy Detention and Thalia, Garden of Thraben, I think the Human deck is just a bit lower to the ground, a bit more explosive. And I don't think Spellqueller is very good right now for whatever that's worth. So I'm definitely down for Humans. Do I keep no creatures and all removal? I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll keep as well because I peeked at the top of my deck.
Oh, come on. Small's a 7.
Name Sliver, play Vile.
Okay.
You can go.
Do it for the Slivers.
Braid it. Go.
Oh, no. No whammy. Ah, Braid.
Has one of Braid in his deck.
Yeah, but I also have the 1 Shattering Spree. Your turn. Gonna play a creature. 19.
Yep.
Kill them both. Your turn.
Got another one. All 3.
Red.
Yep.
Just pay a red for a gut shot. Your turn.
You're up.
Burn.
Not the best draw there.
Oh, boy.
Go. When you draw Sliver Queen or
Is
whatever.
that 8 cards in your hand, sir?
Yep.
And you can't cast any?
Nope.
All right.
Okay, I'll discard this.
Sliver Legion.
Yeah.
All right. 3 mana light up the stage. All right. Land and Swiss Spear. And attack.
19.
Go.
We did it. Think I want to play around the Lava Dart as much as possible, so we'll start on Predatory.
Okay. Blister Coil and I guess if he wants to block, that's fine. So we'll just attack for this 1. 18.
Yeah.
Your turn.
That just has so much mana.
You're right. Diffusion. Okay, that's true.
That sounds more like jealousy than actual observation.
Yeah. All right. Let's flame slash this. Trigger these. Love dart this. Trigger these. And then attack 4, 6. Can 12 you if we want. We'll just leave it at this.
Yeah. So that brings me to 12.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to blow the lava darts.
Mm-hmm.
You're up.
All right, if we draw a spell, I believe Ross is dead. Flame slash the sinew sliver. And 2 darts is 10, and then these will both be 5s. I think that's lethal. So I didn't have to draw anything.
They're both going to be force.
No, because dart, slash. Oh, you're right. Okay. I didn't need to draw a spell. See? I'm not very smart, so you're at
I go to 8.
Your turn. I'm not very smart.
You're both very smart. Just the end of the day.
Sliver again. Deal you 1, I gain a life.
Okay.
I'm at 9, you're at 18. You can go.
I guess I should play my land. Whatever.
That'll probably do it.
If we dart, are you dead?
Yeah, because they'll become force.
You're at 9.
Hmm?
You're at 9.
You can't dart this, but you force me to chump.
That's not lethal. That's
Sure.
why I said it's lethal. So if I attack, I force you to chump anyway. Yeah. So attack.
And I'm going to force one of these lava darts.
I think I put too many mounts on the battlefield.
I'm going to force one of these lava darts out by blocking Blister Coil.
Okay. Yeah, we'll dart you.
So I go to 8 from the dart and 3 from the... Take 3 from the Swift Spear, go to 5.
Yeah. And this untaps. Your turn.
More lands. Now you have exactly 5.
Okie doke.
You can go. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Should do this because then if you brick, it's not lethal. So just do you 1. I go to 6, you to 17. Oh. Do you draw a spell?
No. Go.
Sliver.
I need to actually I have to attack with this, I think. If you block it, that's fine.
Oh,
if not,
yeah.
it's fine.
I'm just going to take that. Go to 5.
Yep.
Mariner. So you take 2, I gain 2.
Yep.
You're at 15, I'm at 7. You can go.
It's a good one. Manamorphose, trigger.
Yep.
Red. That's not a good one. Good lord. Can't just have Lava Spike in my deck.
I mean, I see. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so if we just dart him, how does he block? They're all just 2s, so these will be 3s, and I'll be able to kill 2 things. Alright, attack.
So you have me at 7. So I have to make some sort of block. And this is a 2-3 right now. That's going to make it a 3-4. If you have some other spell to make it a 4-5. So I guess I just triple block the Blister Coil weird. I think. Well, if you have a removal spell, if you have a Lightning Bolt and I just triple block something, I'm just dead. So if that's the case, maybe I just double block this and keep the Lava Belly around.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Okay, yeah, double block there.
Okay, Lava Dart, pay 2 on this, and then this will go up to a 3, and then I'll kill both. Or sorry,
Yeah.
you take...
I take
3.
I go to 4. And Blister Coil is dead.
Your turn. think I'm gonna lose this game.
Sliver, maybe. I don't know.
So you're at 4.
Yes. Gemhide.
Yep.
You go to 14. I go to 5. Play Damping Sphere.
Okay.
And you can go. Actually, I think I'm not blocking this turn. So yeah, I'll attack. You're 12. Because I want the slivers around. I'm going to start activating Sliver Hive and just triggering Lava Belly and blocking every turn.
So you're at 5?
Yeah. Maybe I should have 0 Ziggurats because of Hive.
Huh.
What did you draw that was so interesting?
A sorcery.
Shatterings? No.
All right. Shattering Spree this.
Yeah.
Maximize velocity this. Attack for 5. Or 4?
No, that's
only
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I actually have to do this and then this.
Yeah, so...
And then
it costs an extra mana.
Yeah. Damage Surge doesn't matter at this point. So.
Okay, so I have to chump block.
Yep.
But now you're out of cards.
Yep.
And I'm getting very punished for having this Ziggurat in my deck.
Well, yeah, but you're
Sliver.
a 5-color deck. You have to play Ziggurat.
No, I don't think I do. But
Okay.
I'm probably not dead next turn. Let's attack for 2.
Okay.
You're 10. You can go. 4.
Go.
Now basically anything but Ziggurat. I don't want to... Do I want to start activating Hive with this? Just keeping my life total the same? That might be right. Yeah, I think it is. Could get awkward. But attack for 2. You go to 8.
You're 4.
Yeah. I think... You've already played both Flame Slashes, so I'm not worried about sorcery removal.
Yeah.
So I should just upkeep this or do it now or whatever.
Sure.
So I'll lose a life, but then gain it back. But you take 1, so you're at 7, and I have a Sliver token. Please don't draw Lava Dart.
So Spear, and then go try this. Pang the red, put you to 1. Or no, you're dead. You're at 4. Sorry.
4.
For some reason, I thought you went up to 5. That's my fault.
Okay, well, I was drawing Vile.
Cannot believe I won that game after I drew so many lands. I had a great start. I just had like all removal start or whatever.
Yeah.
And you stumbled really hard from the Vile dying.
If I had a land a turn earlier and got to keep the Sliver Illusion in my hand, we were going to win.
Yeah.
We were going to get big.
That was almost the classic Flood v Screw where you have one deck that like has a bunch of mana and things to do with it, but can't really close the game. And the other deck just stumbling, and then eventually they kind of draw out of it. But I think the hate artifacts out of your sideboard actually ended up just killing you.
Yeah, they're literally just the only 2, and I just drew them both after the turn that I had to discard when they were not good.
Mm-hmm.
I would have snapped discarded one of those. At least I hope I would have. I don't know if I had one and just didn't like a doofus, but... I just certainly regretted having them. Basically, any sliver, if those 2 were just any 2 slivers, especially, if they're like the one I boarded out, the one that you lose leeching sliver, or you lose life when they attack.
If the shattering spree that I drew was just lava spike, I would have killed you on the spot. I was like, I'm pretty upset about it because you had damage sphere. I'm like, I don't even care. I have 9 lands.
All our sideboard cards are horrible.
I mean, that's why I didn't even sideboard in game 1. I think Ryan tricked me. Is the joke.
Yeah.
No, I should have just left it 1 spike over the shattering spree, but it was pretty good in game 2. I think I killed a Vile with it or something.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's talk about what's coming up. What's coming up? Anything?
We got no tournament this weekend, no tournament next weekend. So we're just sort of looking forward to the Open in Pittsburgh at the end of this month, trying to figure out this modern format with so much in flux because of Modern Horizons. So
is that the end of this month or is it the beginning of next month?
End of the month.
29th and 30th.
Ooh.
Right?
No, you're probably right. I'm pretty sure I don't have a show this month, but I got to double check.
Ryan Overture says, I didn't say bring in Spree. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Thanks, Ryan.
He won anyway. No harm, no foul.
Yeah. All right. So next week we'll probably stick to it. Keep on playing these modern decks featuring Modern Horizons. I don't think we're going to put as much of an emphasis on Horizons. We're going to have more results from Magic Online. There's likely going to be another Modern Challenge. We'll see just how busted Hogak is, or Hogak. On top of that, we're going to have like some MCQ results. I think there's one on Magic Online and one in Washington, D.C. and a couple other spots.
Is the GP Modern this weekend?
It's actually Modern Horizons Limited. But there is a Modern MCQ at the Grand Prix. So
okay.
We're gonna shift gears a little bit less brewing, a little bit probably fewer slivers.
Yeah.
At least slivers that aren't Mariner. Because that card actually seemed very good.
I'm just going to put Mariners into humans and just cut Kitesail Freebooter straight up.
Yeah, just 4 Thalia, 4 Mariner. Like, how do they cast any spells?
4 Meddling Mage. How do you kill a Meddling Mage when you have to pay extra mana to do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Mariner looked really strong, and it was way better than all the other slivers. So I can only imagine that it's just messed up in a humans deck or whatever. So.
In a deck where the other creatures are actually good.
Yeah. That's going to do it for today's Versus Live. Do we have any subs? You want to do the subs?
So first, a gifted sub, Warlodo. Gifted tier 1 sub to Salty Guac for a month.
Salty Guac sounds great right now. You want to go to Mexican after this?
Maybe.
Ooh, Mexican sounds great.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how salty I want my guac, though. My margarita, maybe.
Big Richie 2004 has subscribed for the 3rd month.
Thank you.
With the message, Todd said he'd thank us if we subbed. Caps.
Hey,
Todd,
I did.
just want to say to live up to the hype. Unlike Bama this year.
We lost one game. We lost one game to the clearly better team. We as the fan base
did.
Okay, what do you say when the Utah Jazz lose?
They.
Eli the Duck subscribed for 9 months. Thank you, Eli.
I didn't do anything.
Thank you, Eli.
You were an ass. That's what you're doing.
J.
Being
Wolf
an ass.
Subscribe for 15 months. Thank you so much for the 15 months.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
15 months is a hell of a long time.
Yes,
Thank
it
you
is.
for that.
That's longer than we've been doing Versus Live. So they were subscribed.
True.
You know.
They were subscribing to just the SCG Tour channels just to make sure they don't get too many adverts. So appreciate that.
Maybe get a vote for that top 8 match.
Yeah, love voting for a top 8 match. Now, if you watch Versus Live and you actually don't watch events on the weekend, you do get some perks for subbing as well. Right before every top 8 at each open, you actually get about 15 minutes to vote on whatever match you want to see the most. You can vote against Ross, which I highly recommend because he plays slowly. And he gets really mad when he loses.
I don't even play that slowly.
You don't play that slowly. And you don't really get that mad when you lose.
Especially relative to the rest of Team BCW.
That's true.
They're all slow goats over there.
This is very true.
What else? Yeah, there's no event this weekend, so I mean, I don't know.
Live your life.
Yeah, just live your life. Have a good weekend. Just maybe barbecue because it's summertime, and it's great.
And it's not raining in Roanoke anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Dude, knock on wood. You've just jinxed it.
Yeah, what? Come on.
I saw the weather forecast. We're good.
When the weather have been right.
Weather forecasts are notorious for their pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah. That's what they're known for.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, everybody, for watching Versus Live from StarCGames.com and from Carnox Chairs. Make sure to check out carnox.com/SEG if you want to give a look at these chairs. We appreciate it. Thanks to them for being a new sponsor. Thanks to Ross for handling losing with grace today. And all week. We had a good week.
Not the first time I've lost with grace.
It won't be the last.
Dang! Shots fired.
Anybody?
Oh, because Shannon. Nice. All right, I'm gonna put a little ultimatum into play here at some point because if you can't win the marbles back, we're just gonna have to retire them. At some point.
I'm gonna win them.
It's been so long.
I know, but I had a really long streak in there too.
You did.
So now you've matched that.
I think I've doubled it.
No, you haven't. It just feels longer because the Invitational was in there and the Jerry matches cut it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. See, I know.
Plus, Jerry did technically win the marbles, so who knows?
But we will be back here at Tuesday, 1 p.m., same time, twitch.tv/SCG Tour. You can catch us on YouTube 3 days later. Tuesday shows go up Friday. Thursday shows go up Monday.
Yep.
I guess that's technically 4 days, but you know what? You know what we mean.
Right. He's a math guy, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, I corrected myself. We're good.
All right. Well, thanks for watching Versus Live from StarsandGames.com and Carnox. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good weekend, and we'll see you next Tuesday.